Welcome back to episode 14 of r/EntitledParents. You guys really seem to enjoy these stories, so I've been working hard to bring you them as fast as possible. Today I have put together 2 stories for your entertainment. If you're a fan of these Reddit stories, smash that subscribe button as I put out new videos daily. And don't forget to be part of the LaughNapkin community by joining my Discord server, link in description. Now let's get to it. Your dog looks like it's been starved. You should be arrested and banned from the vet. So this happened to me pretty recently when we were getting our new boxer Loki, pronounced like the Loki from the Marvel series, his first shots. My family had taken him from a family that, in my opinion, was bad for Loki. I'm not going to put more emphasis into that because I made the cousin that lived there an account on Reddit. Now to the actual story. I was going with my dad to get Loki's shots, and when we got there, I heard dogs barking the second I walked in there, mostly because of dog instincts. There were huskies, they were amazing, German shepherds, and even more boxers, one that looked almost identical to Loki. I remember petting him and saying, "That's what you'll look like when you grow up, like a 4-year-old. Enter the entitled parent EP and her little crap LC, walking in with a decent looking Labrador. Beige colored fur, it looked average size. Little crap was maybe 8 or 9, at the most 10. Entitled parent walked up to the front desk and filled out some stuff, while little crap came over to look at the dogs. It felt like every single person was asked if he could pet their dog. They did, like rightful people, and then he comes up to me. This is how it went. LC, hi, can I pet your dog? I'm really sorry, but please? Dad, he said no, so it's a no. LC huffs and stomps to his mom and tugs on her shirt. He told her something, and after he finished, she gave me a literal death glare. If looks could kill, I'd be shot in the forehead by her glare. LC grins as entitled parent marches over to me and my dad, ensuing the following conversation. Entitled parent, why did you say no to my child? Me, numerous reasons. Excuse me? Dad, well, Loki is a little riled up right now. That's an idiotic name for your dog. I bet you don't even care enough to get creative with names. Entitled parent looks down and she gets this horrified look in her eyes. You remember how I said he was raised improperly? Well, not feeding him leads to him having his ribs showing through his skin. Do you even feed him, you idiots? By now, everyone is watching and some of the vets have come out. Dad, he was owned by a previous family. Entitled parent slaps my dad in the face. Me, alright, how about you go mind your own business with your own dogs and leave us alone? Don't tell me what to do, pisshead. I call out, is there security here or something? Veteran calls the police and they ask what the problem is. As soon as I said the word well, I hear screaming from the other side of the vet. I hear stuff like, he did it, he starved his dogs, have him arrested and banned from the vet. I tell them the real story, and we both meet. She had this evil grin on her face. PO police officer. PO, so we found out what has happened. EP, are you gonna arrest him? It sounds so joyful, it was scary. Police officer, actually no. We're gonna have you escorted out of here. Entitled parent's smile faded so quickly, I felt like I could laugh. Entitled parent, what? This is stupid. You are the... You get the idea from there. Little crap was escorted as well. She shot narcissistic and gender-related insults about my family, blah blah blah. Casual entitled parent stuff. To clear things up, yes, we feed him. No, we don't treat him badly. As I was typing this, he was laying on my lap. No, EP was not arrested, I don't think. But anyways, that's it. Adios. Entitled parent tries to leave her kids with me and then tries to run me over when I say no. This is my 2nd or 3rd post on Reddit, and after an altercation with a choosing beggar, I never thought I would have another story to post. But here we are again. Seeing as I have no idea how things go here, I'm sorry in advance if I format any of this incorrectly. I have 2 kids that absolutely love hanging out with all the kids of every age in our area. So, needless to say, I always have a yard full of children on any given day. I never mind that though, as I would rather have them outside playing instead of inside on their video games. Since this is an every single day thing, I always make sure to have water bottles and snacks for any kids that show up, since I don't want my kids to eat or drink in front of the other kids without having stuff to share with their friends. This is where it starts. Yesterday, I was outside painting a nightstand in my driveway, while a group of 10 kids were playing in my yard. I hear a car speeding around a corner, and turn around to see a car slamming their brakes directly in front of my house. I assume this was a hostile person, upset about something, so I tell the kids to go into the backyard while I figure out what this person's problem is. As I get to the end of the driveway, I see this lady telling her child, probably 5 or 6 years old, to get out and go play. I stand there confused, as I've never seen this child before. So I walk to her passenger's door, and here's the conversation. Me: "Hi, I think you have the wrong address." Psycho lady: "No, I don't. I'll be back around 8 or 9 to get her." It's 4 p.m. Yeah, that's cool, but I don't think this small child should be left alone for that long." "Alone? You will be watching her." "I won't be watching anyone. So again, wrong house." "You have all the neighborhood kids here. You can add another one. She hasn't eaten yet, so she needs lunch and dinner." "I have my kids' friends here. I'm not watching them. They're here by choice and with their parents' permission. Also, I don't feed any child until I have spoken directly to their parents and make sure I know of any allergies, and it's snacks. I don't cook meals for anyone." She attempts to drive off. So I yell, "If you leave her here, you can pick her up from the police station." That comment didn't sit well with her. She threw her car in park and got out to get in my face. "Are you threatening me? I can say you kidnapped her and have you thrown in jail." Me, pointing to the security cameras at my home: "Please do. I would love that." At this point, she lifts her hand in an attempt to hit me. That didn't happen, as she looked down and seen I was open carrying. When she sees my weapon, she quickly yells for her child and gets in her car. She throws it in reverse and flies into my driveway, probably in an attempt to scare me, which it didn't, comes within inches of hitting me, and in the process runs over the nightstand I was painting and breaking it while damaging her own car. Psycho lady: "You'll be getting a bill from my lawyer for damaging my car." Again, I point out my security cameras. When she leaves, I call the police and the parents of all the children that were at my house. I turn over the footage to the police and send copies to the parents, to cover myself in case this parent tried to accuse me of things that weren't true. The police have since reached out, saying that they located the woman because she had in fact tried to file a police report saying I held her at gunpoint and tried to kidnap her daughter. Apparently, she thought my cameras were just for show. She unfortunately waited a bit too long to file the fake report, since I had already made the report and turned over the footage to the police by the time she had called. She got in trouble for making a false police report, and again when her insurance company reached out to me for my insurance info, since she claimed my car hit hers. She lives in my area, so I'm sure this won't be the last time I see this parent or child. I do feel bad for the kid though. She was looking so horrified the entire time this was going on. And if the parent simply had asked if her daughter could play at my house, I would have said yes, and gotten the parent's phone number, and everything would have been fine. Some parents really should not have kids. Who would even want to leave their child with a complete stranger? Well, that about wraps it up. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button and bell. By the way, I just started a Discord server for anyone looking to be part of the LaughNapkin community. Link in the description below. See you next time.